Hi boys and girls, Miss Erica here, and we are going to do our first activity for our Krafty kids. I hope you're excited for today. So in your very first bag number 1, we are going to be using a couple of the supplies, actually all of the supplies in bag number 1 for the apple stamping activity. So you will notice when you open your bag, you're going to have a brown piece of paper that looks like the letter E or M or W, however you hold it, E3. Then you also have 4 brown strips of paper. And any idea what this is gonna make? Our basket for our apples. Very good. So we're gonna construct a basket first with these supplies and your glue stick, and your white piece of paper, your large white piece of paper. So the first thing you're gonna do is on the top or bottom, I'm gonna call this the bottom of the basket, okay? Because it's gonna sit on our paper like this. So on the bottom of your paper, of your basket, I want you to take your glue and you're gonna put a whole bunch of glue just on that bottom part. Right where it's curved. See how it's curved right here? So you're only gonna put the glue about right on that little inch, right on the bottom, right here. Everyone see that? See how I put glue there? And then you're gonna stick it on your paper. So it should be like this. Just the bottom part is glued, and then this, it's kind of, it waves. Hello out there. And now what you're gonna do with these pieces of paper is you're gonna weave through these 3 pieces of paper in order to make your basket. So what does it mean to weave? Well, you're gonna maybe put 2 forward and 1 back, and you can slide your paper in there. So you're going to make a little pattern, just like that, okay? Do you see how I did that? You just go weave in and out, and then you're gonna glue some, okay? So once you figure out your little pattern, you're gonna stick some glue on there, and you can pause the video whenever you need to. So you see how I did it this way first? I stuck 1 long sheet of paper through the basket, and it's over these 2 and under the middle. Now I'm going to do the opposite for the next one. I'm going to put this next piece over the top of both of the ends and under the middle. You see how I'm kind of making this so it looks like a basket, and then I'm going to glue it. And the best part of this is every basket is going to be a little bit different and unique. And it's great because most baskets are made out of straw and nothing is ever perfect. So I see a little bit of my paper sticking out over there. It's great. It makes it very unique. Okay, and then I'm going to take another piece and I'm going to go under the first one, over the middle, and under here. Okay, so I'm sure mommy or daddy or who's ever home with you can definitely help you with this. But you're just kind of doing a little weaving pattern. And then we're gonna get to the fun part, although this is fun too. I like that. It's almost like baking a cake. Sometimes on like apple pies, they have a really cool crisscross pattern. My aunt makes a really good apple pie, and it's beautiful. Okay, so now we have our 1, 2, 3, and the final one is gonna go right on the top. It's gonna be like almost the lid of the basket, if you wanna think of it that way. So I'm gonna put glue over all the top sections, just like so. And then I'm going to make a nice top for for my basket. There you go. So there is my basket. Now what are we gonna do? Well, also you'll notice, make sure you cap your glue, because remember, all these supplies you could use for the next project. So make sure that you keep all the supplies that you get in a very safe place, because you might need it for project 2, 3, and 4, okay? So you could put the glue aside. We're done with that for now. And you're also gonna notice you have some red paint. Your paint might look a little bit different than mine. That's okay. And some green paint. We're gonna be working with red and green. And we are gonna be filling up our basket with apples. And we're gonna be doing some apple prints. That's why you have an apple. I hope you didn't eat it. Olivia, I hope you didn't eat it like you ate those Skittles. You silly, silly girl. And this is the part when an adult at home has to help you, because you need to cut the apple in half, okay? So this is the one part where who's ever at home needs to help you, okay? And look what happened. I had one whole apple. Oh, look. Now I have 2. 1/2 and 1/2 equals 1 whole. And what are all those wonderful things that just dropped out? Look. Come real close and look. What is it? Ooh, they're apple seeds. You're right. They are apple seeds. So if your apple seeds are falling out of your apple, that's perfectly fine. We need to save them for later. So you can even use the end of your paintbrush in order to dig out those apple seeds, because we're going to use them for later. So dig out all those apple seeds, and you might have the same number as me or a different number. It'd be interesting to see. I have right now, I pulled out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 apple seeds. I'd be interested to see how many you have. And now it's the fun part. It's the apple stamping part. So you're gonna take, I'm gonna start with red. So I have my red paint, and I'm going to take my apple and my red paint, mix it around, and I'm going to cover the apple where I cut with all this red paint. You see how I'm doing that? I'm covering the whole thing with red paint. So are we gonna eat this apple after we use it for our craft today? No, we are not. Okay, good. So I have it pretty much all covered. See how I painted the whole side, the whole face of the apple? Good. Now watch what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my basket, and let's get up real close so you can see. And I am going to use it just like a stamp. Ready? I'm gonna go whoop and press it real hard, and look what happened. An apple print. But you know what I realized? It kind of looks like that. I think I need more paint, okay? So, or I need to press it down. Press it and wiggle, press it and wiggle. That's what I need to do. Okay, so there we go. Now it looks more like an apple. So I did one red paint, one red apple paint print, and I'm gonna put some more paint. And you could do as many or as few as you want. I'm gonna show you after I print it. I'm gonna really press it hard down like a stamp. Ooh, that one came out good. You wanna see? There you go. And it's not perfect. And then I'm gonna decide to do one more red apple up top. And then guess what color I'm gonna move to? Purple. No, there's no purple apples. Green, right. I'm gonna put one way up here. Stamp, stamp, stamp. You might even wanna squiggle it a little. Ooh, that one came out really well. So look, there's my red. Now, with my other half, guess what color I'm painting it? What other color apples do you see? Maybe you went apple picking this fall. Green apples. I personally like red apples, but my mom loves green apples. She loves it. And you're gonna do the same exact thing. You might have a little bit different color green than me, which is fine. Again, these are all our own unique projects. And again, nice painting of the apple. See? And I'm gonna stamp it. I'm gonna go 1. Ooh, this looks really cool. I'm gonna do 2 more and then I'm gonna show you. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Take your time, have fun with this. I'm gonna put one right in the middle. Oh, wow. I can't wait to show you. I cannot wait. Okay, and I'm going 1 more. Wow, so cool. Look how great this looks. Isn't that fun? But we're not done yet. So the other thing is you might have to step away for this for a little bit just so your apples can dry. But then remember those seeds I was talking about, right? So I have 5 seeds, but I have 6 apples. So every apple is not gonna get a seed, which is okay. But I'm going to take my glue again and right in the center of the apple, right where that little hole should be, I'm going to put some glue and I am going to stick the apple seeds right in the middle of the core. The core is right where the seeds belong. Do you see that? Do you see how I did that? Isn't that great? So I hope you really enjoyed this fun fruit basket full of apple stamping with apples. Woohoo! I hope you enjoyed it and come back for our next activity next week. Thank you. Bye.